Alright, this is a test on my Sony 52-inch. Put a double check there in the corner. 52-inch Sony TV with the Lindbergh hooked up. No audio right now. I'm not bothering to test that. I know that works. This TV has a VGA in as well as HDMI, so I simply plug the Lindbergh VGA in to the TV. One thing, when I bought this game, it came out of a 29-inch CRT cabinet, and all of the 8 dip switches were off. The manual that came with the game was actually for the deluxe. And I don't know if this thing will change focus on the fly, this camera here. Basically, it says 5 and 6 and 8 should be turned on for this game in the deluxe cabinet. The deluxe cabinet uses a large projection screen. So I figured, well, what the heck, I'll set the dip switches to what this manual says, plug it in the TV and see what happens. Well, at first it was not full screen. So I went into the TV settings and I adjusted the picture. There's normal, fill 1 and fill 2. Normal had letterbox top and bottom. Fill 1 filled the screen height, left letterbox left and right. Fill 2 completely filled the screen. Excuse me. So I went ahead and do the fill 2, and picture looks beautiful. Again, I still have not tested guns on this cabinet. I got it knowing that the guns supposedly did not work. I haven't got around to testing them. That's going to be one of the next things I do. But as for now, it looks like the thing will run on my television set. So if I build an enclosure to house the Lindbergh parts, then I should be able to just roll it right up to this TV set and can play the game on the TV set. The hardest part is, of course, that it needs the 10 IR sensors, 5 above and 5 below the screen to detect where the guns are pointing. So I'll have to come up with some kind of temporary removable bezel that can go above and below the screen to hold those sensors in place. But for a test of just running the video on the TV, it looks pretty darn good. Change the camera to macro and move closer. Not sure how good this is going to work. This is just a Kodak camera. Wide angle. So yeah, again, you can hear how loud this game is. I mean, it's kind of hot in Seattle right now, believe it or not, so there's actually a fan going, but that's not what you hear. What you hear is the Lindbergh. The Lindbergh is super noisy. The power supply is really quiet. It's mainly that Lindbergh. So that's it. Test for now. Looks like it works on the big screen TV as far as video and filling the screen.